this operation it's pretty.
I'm always right,
Let me
chat.
say, we have to keep our fingers in a lot of pots just to stay ahead of investigation.
What's up?
Hey, apparently this guy's a big time snitch.
Yeah, we're talking to him right now in the cubby. Give us a little. Yes, we're trying to get proof out of him right now that he said these 3 people have snitching.
Be careful, Vinny. He's a big time snitch. I just got word that he's trying to snitch out Mickey. He's trying to snitch out me and all my boys. And I think what he's doing is he's setting up these elaborate phone calls, and all this kind of shit look legit, sending text messages. Be very careful where you're getting tangled in.
All right, sounds good. I got that. Thank you so much.
No problem. Bye.
All right, you see me on the radio. Lang just called me and said he just got real information on this guy. He's the snitch.
I was just gonna say that, bro. That's what the vibe I was getting.
He literally just told me that this guy, they just found out he tried snitching on Lang. He tried snitching on Mickey. The whole operation.
Want me to cuff him up? You want me to cuff him up? No, we'll I'll handle their business later.
That this guy's actually the snitch in this whole thing. Lang said be careful with any type of wording with this guy because he'll flip it on you and give it to Wrangler. Be careful.
Started talking shit. It was really weird. It's a really weird situation. I don't actually know why they're doing this, but just the hint of something like that, some weirdness, is enough for me to close down. And this is not a situation where I'm coming to you and saying, hey, this is our problem. This is something we need you to solve. It's just a matter of we like doing business with you. Here's enough to keep you tied it over.
Chat, I still don't trust Ursula, bro.
Again, but as it stands, we cannot.
I'm hungry yet. Told you I wasn't hungry. Chat, the reason why Vinny doesn't trust Ursula is because what she said in the room. She said that depends. It depends if she would burn somebody.
Okay, you want to drive?
That's the reason why Vinny doesn't trust her.
Let me drive.
Oh, okay.
Bob in the back.
Where's Jalen?
Oh, what about Big D?
Up in the trunk.
I don't think. Oh yeah, up in Big D.
You have to get. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Vinny's stuck in his ways, so you just gotta understand that about Vinny.
So I found this secret room last week.
A secret room?
And I think this is where they kind of do all their shit from.
Who's they?
Chatterbox. You know his little fun house up north?
Yeah, grandma's house.
Exactly. Wait, the cops down there? I'm not.
My instincts tell me going into a location like this, it's not a security risk I should take.
What's that?
I'm sorry. I don't even.
Your voice box is going in and out.
Make sure you're yelling as well.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Now you're good.
Alright, it's right here. This crate, it fucking opens like a door.
This crazy door, bro. It's insane.
I've seen one of these.
Put your fucking hands up, dumbass.
Put your fucking hands up.
Yeah.
Puff 'em up.
You're funny.
Don't you ever say Taco's name in vain again.
You think we're
Taco's
fucking
name.
stupid, man?
Don't everyone let me mouth act.
You really think we're fucking stupid?
No, I don't. But I do think you're reasonable enough to listen to what I have to say. I wouldn't come here to speak to you if I were trying to lie to you.
Wait! Listen to this, K. First text message I see. Wrangler promised me witness protection and then fucked me. Huh?
Excuse me.
What is this?
Oh, witness protection.
No, you're gonna want to hear the start and finish of all of it.
Oh, right.
Check for wires on him.
Pat this guy down. See if there's any wires on him.
Big D, run this guy's wires. Lift it out.
Check for any trackers, anything.
Just the
Hey,
general
you can
area.
hit me with an EMP
That's where they usually hide
grenade
the
if you need to.
mainframe. Could you check his
Dude,
bomb
you're hitting
factors?
up EMS as well.
Whose number is this? I saw your 911. I left. Are you okay? Who you calling 911?
No, that's the dispatcher.
So it looks like you just found out that Wrangler fucked you today.
6 hours
No,
ago.
I found out last night.
Then why did you message this person as if you were in like a panic? You said, call me ASAP. Okay, that was last night. Call me ASAP emergency. So start explaining, please.
Sure. So we had what I called the Icarus Gambit, which is you buy 12 bags from us, right? My rule was only 6 to 12 bags per customer, 12 for customers we really like to do business with. The 6-bag rule was that so at any given week, someone carried, or any given situation, people carried 1 bag on them at a time. Thus, they used the bag if they got pinched. Therefore, no bags end up in police evidence.
Hold on. Why are you messaging Charity in Morse code?
What, dude? That's like 9 months ago.
Really? That's why you just texted her yesterday.
No, the Morse code bit was 9 months ago.
What contract is applies?
This contract was my marriage contract with Ursula, which was voided. I went to court over it, and I
right
had
now. Cool. Contract
yeah,
applies.
exactly.
Just warning you.
She's warning me about Eris, the personality of Ursula's that blabs all the time. Ursula and I had a singular agreement, which is, or the clause I included was that she doesn't talk about me, and she doesn't talk about me directly nor indirectly. This was my message, like, stay silent about this, which she did not do. After that, I figured I'm under a lot of eyes right now, so the only messages I have are to my PD friends who have not been burnt as being part of the operation. Like you said, why am I messaging about witness protection? This was another play we made earlier, which is we know that we're going to have snitches, and we know that they're going to go really hard to protect those snitches given the scale of our operation. So the idea was I ask about being put in witness protection myself before they realize how big of a part of it I am. Now I know where Randy Wrangler will keep his witnesses should he ever have any. His first pick is his own motel room, which is up in Toledo. The second pick, if they're not okay with that, is that he will simply buy another house up in Toledo. There you go. When I start to air out my rats, I know where they're run.
What's your last name? Shax?
It's Shax.
So there's a text message here. Something about going down to Mission Row PD to get your side of the story. And they can ask about the nature of the divorce. What's this all about?
Yes, that's the text that I screenshotted to show you. This is when Ursula and the clowns went to City Hall in full gear and started saying, "My name is Roman Shax, and I'm going to cut off my girlfriend's feet or legs or whatever."
Oh my god.
Wait, you text this person for their fucking Wrangler's number.
Right. And I also know Wrangler's the one who's leading the investigation.
I
As
can
far
actually
as
vouch for that.
his team
That
of
Ursula
him
was
know that
dressing
he
up
fingered,
as him and with Kirk Jerkins
but the
and
problem
dressed up as
is,
clowns with Chatbox. I was
it's
there
hard
with
to know
Alan
how
and then they
far
started
along an
shooting at us and then I
investigation
gunned them all
you're
down.
into, unless you just talk to them directly and present yourself as something that you're not. That is something that I'm actually extremely good at. It's why you've never met me, despite the fact that I control the entire flow of ketamine.
Yeah, some articulate, thought-out process for each step he does.
Give us a moment, sir. Mr. Roman.
Yeah.
They were in a bison.
Ursula was ready to get burned by
I don't say anything that guy was saying.
They were in a bison together. It was Kirk Jerkins, it was Chatbox, and Ursula. And me and Alan went to go rent a car. And Alan's number plate says "clown down" on it. So Chatbox was like, "What the fuck? What does clown down mean?" He was like, "Oh, I say this to people when I fuck them up." And they got pissed off. They started shooting at us. So we drove off because we had no guns on us. And then we found them again outside the courthouse holding up a cop. And then we came in and we gunned them all down. And we identified Ursula, Chatbox, Kirk Jerkins, all of them. So what he's saying about the thing actually makes sense.
About her hanging out with them?
Yeah, and them trying to
She
like.
told me she does. She said she's friends with them, but she doesn't do any of that shit with them.
Oh no, she was holding up a cop with them. She was fucking like doing all of that.
Personally,
She
chat,
doesn't like
But I don't know if she was.
I'm on the
Ursula
same playing
the
field
liar?
as Lang.
Well, no, she
I
told
think
me
they
she
all
don't know
need to
the-
fucking die.
Yeah, she did.
Straight up.
I'm confused. This guy has messages.
No loose ends. You kill them all. You
confirming
don't have to
that he
deal with
was
nothing
a
anymore.
witness with Wrangler.
It makes no sense, bro.
No
Trying to say,
risk.
yeah, he
Kill them
was,
all.
but
Get
just
rid of
to
them,
try
and
to
that's
find
it.
out
You're
who the other
done.
snitches were.
Yeah, that's what he actually
So
told
what
me
did
at the
Lang tell you?
beginning.
He called me in a panic and he said, "This guy is the snitch."
What's this guy's name right here?
I don't fucking know.
Roman
Roman.
Shack.
Roman Shack.
Roman Shack.
He said
You call
this.
Lang real-
Yeah.
Lang, we need to talk. Are you busy? This might be better in person.
I'll have to come down here.
I have Mr. Roman here. But the story's getting pretty confusing here. Yeah, we found messages on his phone confirming that he was supposed to be in witness protection, but Wrangler fucked him or something. We're in
Yo,
the
Frosty,
tunnels.
thank you for the
If
tier
you go
1,
into
baby.
the tunnels right by the apartments and keep following that, you'll run into us. All right.
I'm so
Okay,
confused.
sounds
so
like Lang has more info, so.
So this guy is involved in the special case shit.
Yes, he's the one that gives
He's
me
the
shit.
one that
Lang said
supplies
don't
K.
trust a word he says, so. Honestly, yeah, we need Lang here for the full story, because.
Bro, honestly, you want to know my
everyone we
honest
talked to is
opinion?
saying,
man.
I'm not snitching, someone else is.
I'm slowly not trusting Ursula.
Listen, I
Slowly.
know you're gonna yell at me and say you're too hot-headed. I think they all need to go just to not have any risk and no loose ends.
Yes, but Vinny, you need to get the story and then we make action.
Yeah, I
and
know.
then we
I'm just
fucking come on.
saying,
But
just like cut them
while
all,
we
cut them
can,
all up.
Let's get the full fucking story.
Yeah.
Really, you a monster? He's ready to jump to conclusions.
Bro, it's just I don't want to see my brother getting fucked or me getting fucked. Any of my brothers getting fucked. Period. That's it. That's just.
You don't want us to get fucked?
I want you to fuck, but I don't want you getting fucked and never. I don't want to see you in jail for the rest of your fucking life because these little rat fucks that are out on the fucking street.
Hey, babe, I just wanted to tell you that I had a dream about you. Just thought you should know.
I mean, realistically, they can't fuck us no matter
Sorry,
what. Bro.
babe, I was busy.
You don't know the information that has gone to Wrangler yet. That's the problem. Like you don't know what is like
As
already.
long as all my shit's clear and they don't find it.
Peace, babe.
Vinny, we'll kill somebody, okay? Calm down.
Please.
Calm down, Vinny.
I need it.
Vinny from the B. Calm down, bro.
Vinny from the Brooklyn. From the B.
Vinny from the B. Brizon.
Yo, the Brazonkers, yo.
Well, I'm not from the Bronx. Don't ever say that in your life.
From Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Thank you.
Brooklyn, I apologize, Brooklyn. Don't kill me now.
True, he wouldn't survive in Bronx. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I've been to the Bronx many a times.
They get snatched up
I
real
fucking
quick.
hated
Yeah,
the Bronx.
facts.
Vinny.
Bronx is
It was
Bronx. Some
so
areas in the
grimy,
Bronx are
bro.
bad as fuck,
It
bro.
was so fucking grimy,
Yeah,
bro.
you wouldn't survive out there, bro.
Y'all ain't got shit on Staten
Me, I'll be able to
Island.
survive out
That's
there in
where
a
my home is.
heartbeat.
Bro, they would smash you, bro.
You want to last a second, Staten
And that
Island.
car rent's gonna be gone.
Staten Island, bro. Bro, that place is a fucking joke. I lived there for 3 years.
You
Staten
wouldn't
Island
last
is
a
an
minute
island.
in Coney. Shut your mouth.
Coney Island, bro. I used to always hang out in Coney Island.
Hey, oh, hey, what's going on?
West 34th, then Surf.
I always hated the Bronx because it was the longest drive, and on top of that, it was like the people there were fucking like, I hated them.
Where you said in the
assholes.
Bronx?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
It was my
cocksuckers
least
out
favorite
there.
borough
Why are
driving
they
to.
assholes?
You guys want me to
Or
get
go,
the
they were just
chainsaw ready?
douchebag.
I'll
It was
get the
different than
chainsaw ready.
It's different than
What,
Queens
though? Give me an
and
example of
They're
something
just-
that happened.
they're just rude. They're just all rude. Like you can.
How? What? They looked at you weird? They told you fuck off?
What do you mean,
They're
gay?
rude,
Rendazzles
bro.
is the
You
shit.
talk to them, They're rude.
I love Rendazzles.
okay.
What'd you say?
Well,
But they're very arrogant, basically.
yeah, well that's
No,
number
so
one.
just like the guys
So-
from Brooklyn.
I mean, yeah, that goes without saying. And then I'm from there. What's your point, bitch?
Oh, okay.
Is
so
Lang
you're
coming
from
here?
Brooklyn
What
people,
are we
right?
doing?
Yeah, he's on the way.
Vinny, your mask is weird as fuck, by the way.
I know it's fucked
Hey,
up,
you're
but
like-
Holographic.
Phase it in.
like
It's
3D,
the
bro.
fog down here.
Nyah, nyah,
No,
nyah,
if
nyah.
you look one way,
Bruh.
it's good. If you look the other way, it's.
The shading on it's all fucked up.
I heard if you
Dude,
like,
looks moving.
so I heard somebody got ID'd because of this mess because they were like so far from the cop that it didn't show they had a mask on, but he did. And they said, oh, that's that person.
Bruh. You wearing it?
No, Chad, I love it. I loved it. Chad, this is RP that I
Yeah, I did it
love.
after I was getting chased by the police.
Got
His
that bag
chain
on,
is
bro.
just going through his shit.
I live for this
Fucking
RP,
watch is
Chad.
going through his wrist, bro.
The slow
can
burn,
I
the
do, bro? What can I do?
investigating, looking into things, bro. I love this fucking
You got
shit,
that
bro.
fucking paper bag on, bro.
I love this
whole
shit.
What?
Bored.
What's up, boys?
What up?
Oh,
So what the fuck's happening exactly?
Oh, this is him.
All over the place. Not gonna lie.
Bro, man, you a fucking snitch?
Why would I snitch in my own operation?
Roman, I have like 10 different people from 10 different groups calling me saying the exact same thing.
Check out his phone for yourself. There's a message
It's like the third message down.
You have cuffs?
talking about him being fucked over by Wrangler and witness protection.
You should look at that because that's the thing that I actually told you about before it ever happened.
Yeah, I'm aware of this, but why am I hearing from literally 10 different groups? I have people from all corners of the fucking city calling me saying the same exact thing about you. You're trying to stitch out Mickey, you're trying to stitch out the boys in the clean manor. Why am I hearing this?
It's hard to explain what the play is here. I don't know where to start. But I want to stick to the economics of it because the motive for me, it wouldn't make sense for me to get ketamine out of the prison on a solo op, 54 bags, and then just hand them over to Mickey and then snitch on Mickey.
So why am I hearing this?
Fucking jealous.
Well, look at my phone, right, and scroll down to where you see someone asking me.
I want to hear it come out of your mouth.
Sure. I'm trying to set up an operation that's entirely tight-knit, okay? And the problem is,
He's
when you
good
wanna
with it,
set something
Chad.
up where people don't talk.
He's
the
good
only
with
way
it.
You can trust people with sensitive. Well, the only way you can know who you can trust with sensitive information.
I like his
is to
character a
trust them
lot,
with sensitive
man.
information, but only bits and pieces of it. And then you see what propagates.
Rami, shut the fuck up, Rami.
Sorry.
You see what propagates, and what information you see flow is how you track where your leaks are. For example, right?
This is
I
what
have
happens
someone
when
calling
there's
me
our
or texting
actual
me, and he's
RP
trying to
going
be
on the
discreet.
server. Rami doesn't know how to act. This is the problem.
Okay, great. So that's what I'm doing here, right? So I tell you exactly what I want, which is I want to go into witness protection with Wrangler to put bags of ketamine inside of his garage because I think that's funny. That's not what I'm actually doing. What I want to do is I want to know where Wrangler will keep his witness protection snitches, which is up in Paleto in his own motel room. And if they don't want to live in his motel room because it's right next to a bunch of serial killers, it's going to be in a house in Paleto that he purchases specifically for that witness. My next step then is to talk to Mayhem and say, if you ever see somebody up here who's very new and a little weird, please let me know. That way I can then create a database of people who might be snitches living up in Paleto. It's a play you can only really make before people know who you are.
So where does the stitching on Mickey and all the boys in the clean manor come in?
That part is something you have to tell me. You have to tell me who sent you that information, and then I can tell you where it came from.
Why the
because I'll tell you
fuck
where it
would he give
started,
that
you tell me where it-
information?
How about you tell me where it fucking started, Roman? You're in a position to have me tell you things.
Okay, sure. So, for example, my friend Bobby Belgium tells me he wants in on my operation. I tell him, okay, this is what happened today. But I only give him a bit, and I twist it. I use a very specific word, and then I see who he talks to. Then I know that I can't trust Bobby on this, and I know that I can't trust who Bobby talks to. Therefore, I never talk to Bobby about this again.
So who did you tell that you were going to snitch out Mickey and the boys at the clean manor, quote unquote?
Wait, was that the actual word they used?
Yes.
Nobody. That's actually really dumb. What?
So what did you say then?
Nothing. I have another rule, which is never mention anyone by name.
Well, I don't. Wait, that doesn't make any sense because you have the
Man,
whole
this chat ain't
Wrangler
right.
offering you witness protection if you like That makes zero. You just contradicted
Well,
yourself.
essentially, you're saying you became a snitch to weed out the other snitches.
Well, the hard part there is balancing out giving Wrangler enough information to keep him hooked without actually giving enough information to work with. For example,
You're
if I
snitching
told him
either
I
way.
met with someone, no, if I told him I met someone in Clean Manor and shot that person in the face, that's a hell of a story, right? But then if he starts asking me, who did you shoot? I'm going to say,
buddy.
I'm not going to give you a name. If he says, who lives at Clean Manor? I'm going to say, how do you not know that? And then he says, because 55 people have keys to the place. And I didn't know that. That was news to me. But the point is, you never give someone a name. You try to take a very delicate balance to not give them any information that they can work with that you really don't want compromised. For me, this was a lot of practice.
Look at
And
Tony.
it wasn't until Chatterbox took this to way too far and brought other people's names into it, relationships I didn't want compromised, that I started to take things much more seriously. And that's where we're at now.
I have trouble believing that Wrangler would let you fuck with him. I know how Wrangler is. Wrangler's not fucking stupid.
Wrangler is a genius in his own way, but no one's going to talk to you and tell you that I'm not really smart in my own way. It's a different kind of ball game that I want to play with Wrangler, and when I started bugging out was when he said to Nova, you guys remember that guy like a year ago or so? And then I said, no, I cannot do the witness protection play with Wrangler because despite the fact that I have talent, I don't have experience.
See, the fact that thing is, I actually believe you, but I think you are flying too close to the sun here.
That is,
There
you
is
should
so
ask,
much information being
yeah.
spread, and I don't think you're aware of how the cops will pick up on anything that may seem like the truth just to fuck people over.
Especially Wrangler. You give him a fucking seed, he'll make that shit turn into any plan he wants. It doesn't even fucking matter if it makes sense or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you said flying too close to the sun, I literally called this play the Icarus Gambit. And I told Mickey about that, and he said that was.
Chad, is it me or does he feel like he runs around every question and he doesn't answer anything?
As it is right now, our first iteration, I built to fail, and that's because you can't prevent failure. You can only learn to rebuild after it. And so the grappling gun method to go in,
He's
it's gonna
smart.
get busted eventually, and they're only posting sniper rifles up to catch us. And so we need them to know we're grappling in and think that we're only grappling in, so they don't catch us on the next method, or the one after that, or the one after that. Building this operation long term when we're trying to break into the only secure facility in the city means planning out not just what moves we're going to make, but what counter moves to expect, and then what counters to those counters to expect.
Listen, Roman, you seem like a smart guy. I want nothing to do with you. Stop implicating my name in fucking bullshit. I have like I said, people from all corners of the city fucking calling me thinking I fucking run a ketamine operation. And if this shit continues, I will find you and I will kill you.
I can tell you that
does with you
people
is up to
think
them. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
that's fair.
Stand by us.
Fucking ridiculous.
Hey, boy.
Bye, goodbye.
Stay smooth.
Bye, guys.
Takes good
Boys
to look
sounding
good.
deep, Big D sounding deep.
Boys, come here a minute.
Be right back.
Okay, do you feel the same way I feel about this guy, that he's literally going around every single question without answering anything, and he just tells it?
Yeah.
He's everything.
I
yeah.
think
He does everything
he
but
thinks-
answer the question.
Listen, he thinks he's a fucking genius, right?
Yeah.
He thinks he's gonna be playing the cops. He's doing this with the wrong fucking cop. He doesn't understand. He thinks he fucking is gonna one up Wrangler, but he doesn't understand Wrangler.
No.
Anything he gives Wrangler will just make his own fucking story off that shit. He don't give a fuck. Whatever Wrangler needs to do to get a raid or to get a fucking someone arrested, he don't give a fuck if it makes sense or not. As long as it gets passed by a judge, he'll fucking do it. He'll make up a fucking story.
And I feel like this guy hasn't answered one question yet. He literally works around it and comes up with some other bullshit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I know that this guy, like, probably has the message in his head that if anyone goes to jail from this, he's dead. So,
Yeah, what up, guys?
I guess he's gonna be a
yeah.
lot smarter. Fucking.
He's probably on like a yo Wrangler. If you don't hear me in a
We're
couple
gonna go
days.
up to him, tell him all operations are on fucking hold. We don't want to be contacted. Nothing. If people end up going to jail, we know where to fucking look.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
Break.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay, what about getting the
And he's
proof?
walking back from here.
What about getting the proof about Ursula and everybody else? I don't know,
That's if
man.
he wants to sway us. but
Listen,
if he-
Ursula's
if-
not even connected to any of our fucking shit. I am not worried about Ursula. I'm doing deals with this guy personally. I don't give a fuck. Ursula doesn't know shit. What could Ursula possibly snitch on besides fucking
We don't know what
the
she's
cancer
heard
shit.
while we spoke. Like, I don't know if she's heard anything when I've been in
None of
there.
that
Like,
matters. All hearsay.
all right.
Unless they find actual
Ursula ain't
shit.
got shit on you, don't
I'm
worry.
not worried about Ursula at all. I think Ursula's just like a fucking crackhead.
She has multiple personalities.
Yeah, I think she's just
As
a
much
fucking
as
crackhead.
much shit as she got on us, we got on her. So don't worry.
Ursula just works at Maldini's, man. All right.
That's what they want
Just
you to
general
think,
manager,
Taco.
man.
That's what they
This guy
want you
has
to think.
actual messages proving that he's been talking right, and he's admitted it. He's just saying it's to weed out other snitches.
So what are we gonna
It's
do?
too risky of a thing.
We're gonna give him a fucking warning. We know if anyone goes to jail, we know where to
Oh
fucking
my
look to kill
god.
him.
Selena Gomez is in the city.
Oh.
Oh my!
Man.
Look at her tweet where she retweeted.
Isn't that that girl that left the street team?
Oh my god.
Alright, let's tell this guy.
No, that's Selena something else.
Selena Gomez.
Here's the deal, Roman. Shit's too fucking hot right now. Shit's too fucking sloppy. We're putting all operations on hold. We don't want to be contacted, nothing like that. If people start going missing, end up in jail, we know exactly where to look. Understand?
Then we are on the exact same page.
Alright, uncuff him.
You know, we'll make the bitch uncuff you real quick.
Hey, real quick though,
Yes.
do you want the rest of my ketamine? I was gonna burn it.
Is it on you?
Say again. I can hear you.
No, keep it.
It's going in the ocean.
2 pizza boxes full.
Fuck it.
You need to get those boxes in a warehouse. Don't have them nowhere near your houses.
I have a warehouse you can store it in if you. Me and got a new warehouse for early mornings.
Derp.
Chat, I say we kill them all, chat. Off with all their fucking heads. Start at this fucking rat and then take everybody else out. Off with all their fucking heads.
Ask you what?
To go to the prom. I ain't going to that shit.
When's
He
prom?
brought it out when no one asked you to prom. That face.
Oh, I know you see me standing here.
That's not Selena Gomez, bro.
Chat, that's how me and Lane did things back in the day, bro. Me and Lane killed like 14 fucking people.